Hey there guys, Next Strike here, back again for another video, and today I'm going to be talking Naruto, and more specifically, I'm going to be ranting on Kaguya, and why she is the absolute worst villain in all of Naruto. And there is no denying that, my friends. Kaguya, the rabbit goddess, the one who gave all ninja chakra. And she was taken care of in no time. So really, if we look back into Naruto, we can see clearly why Kaguya sucks, okay? All the villains up until Naruto had character development, motivation, and epic fights / an epic way to go out. Now, Kaguya did have a nice way to go out. I mean, getting sealed, I thought that was really cool. The way they did that, you know, Team 7 all having to work together, sealing her, blah, blah, blah. I think that was fine. But her fight was, well, really her entire development was just so sloppy. It was really bad. Really, really bad. Because all the other characters had plenty of time to get fleshed out, and all the character motivations and the fights and all that stuff. I mean, you knew everything about this character before the fight was over or before they died, you know, like Zabuza and Haku, Gaara, Orochimaru, the Sound Ninja 5, let's see, what else? The Akatsuki, Madara Uchiha. I don't think I'm missing any, but those are the big ones. Those are the big ones. And heck, even Kabuto. Kabuto's got motivation and all that background stuff. So, all those characters. But Kaguya, the rabbit goddess, who's supposed to be the final boss of Naruto, if you will. Of course, we're supposed to be getting that Naruto vs. Sasuke fight, which is somewhat debatable, even though Kishimoto, I do believe, said that we would get it. I don't know. But Kaguya was supposed to be the final villain of this Ninja War arc. And it's just embarrassing, really. I mean, she comes in out of nowhere, right? She was briefly mentioned by Madara. Okay? Madara Uchiha, who was built up ever since Sasuke was going after Itachi. Madara was just massively, massively hyped for being this great shinobi that was only beaten by the first Hokage. And, you know, the first Hokage was also really hyped up because, well, of course he had to be. In order to hype up Madara, he had to hype up the first Hokage. And Madara, when he came to show, he was not just all talk. He was not just this goddess or god figure. He was just you know, unleashing jutsu left and right and just owning everybody. The Kage, Naruto's shadow clone. He was fighting Guy and his 8 gates. He was fighting Naruto and Sasuke. I mean, this guy could hold his own. Easy. Even when he had no eyes and the Viju were just knocking him around. He was taking it like a champ. I mean, Madara was not the guy to be messed with. And everybody knew that. Madara was probably the best villain of Naruto. Now, that's debatable with Orochimaru, because those are both really, really great villains. I love them both. They're both great. But Kaguya, if we look at Kaguya, what do we know about Kaguya? Okay, she was sealed by her 2 sons. Why? We don't really know. She went crazy, I suppose. Okay? She wanted to build an army of Zetsus. Why? We don't know. And really, a lot of her background stuff in general, which was very briefly gone over, which is very odd for Kishimoto, because Kishimoto usually takes a really long time to flesh out backgrounds for characters and just settings in general. He takes his time to set that stuff up. And for him to have not done it for Kaguya is just so weird, because her background contradicts a lot of the stuff we've been told. Because, you know, Madara was saying, like, you know, I did all this, I made Zetsu, and I am the reason that all this is happening, and I read the stone tablet. And then we just get Black Zetsu saying, well, I plagiarized that crap, and everyone believed me, and then, you know, it's all been about Kaguya, and I've been her manifestation, and I tricked you guys, ha ha ha. And that's pretty much all we got. And we didn't even get that fleshed out. I mean, that made everybody in the community scratch their heads when we heard that that revelation. Because it was hard for people to understand all that. And did we get any further explanation? No, we did not. And to top that off, Kaguya herself was not fleshed out at all. I mean, most of the talking and the character was from Black Zetsu. While she said very little, she was just mad and she was just going crazy. And that's not to say that she wasn't powerful. I mean, she did have the bones like Kimimaro, and they were an instant kill. Okay, she could go through dimensions, and that massive Biju bomb that she made was awesome. Definitely an ultimate jutsu. I see that coming in a future Storm game. Just saying. Just saying. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, that's not just those abilities are good, great. I mean, they're like an instant win, really. But look at all the abilities Madara could use, and I still feel like Madara has more that he hasn't shown off. You knew that Madara was tough stuff, but Kaguya was all talk, and she really was. She got owned by Naruto and Sasuke. Look at how long she was in the series as compared to Madara. Barely at all. Any of the other villains in the past had more development than her. Easily. And it overall just made it a bittersweet end. She had no personality, her background made little to no sense, didn't get fleshed out, and she was taken care of about as fast as she got introduced. So overall, massive, massive disappointment. Massive. Now, that's not to say that she couldn't get just a little bit more character development now that she's been sealed by Madara or the Sage of Six Paths, but it's not looking very likely, honestly. The way the series should have ended, well, leading up to the end, which we're heading into now, apparently, it should have been Madara all the way. Madara Sage of Six Paths mode was awesome, and you guys know that he was. He was the strongest villain. I still think he was better than Kaguya. I mean, sure, Kaguya is technically stronger than Madara was when he absorbed all that power, but I'm sorry, but Madara was just better, in my opinion. He was just, overall, he was the better package. So, I'll take him any day over her. Any day. So anyway, that's all I had for now. Thumbs up if you like. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. And make sure to check out some other videos on the sides here. And that's all I got for now. Catch you guys later.